Cool. Yeah, so we're here with Express Radio, Rocketernal Radio, and CUTV, and we're joined by Black Veil Bride. Say hi.
Hey, how's it going? Jinx here.
Yay.
Cool. How's it been going so far, the day?
It's been going pretty well. A lot of sitting around and waiting till we play, but it's all right. Here with you guys. We're in beautiful Alley Pally.
Yeah.
It's funny, I was actually here last April or May, I think it was. My girlfriend was showing me around. She grew up in this neighborhood, so it's kind of cool to be back and playing here.
Cool. Have you managed to catch any bands so far?
Not really, no. Honestly, we got here about 2 p.m. Just been doing interviews since we got here. So
busy,
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So how's your guys? Obviously you guys are headlining, which is awesome, and you're the closing final band going out with a bang, which is going to be awesome.
You betcha.
How do you guys find trying the set list for today's show?
Well, we actually we had some I won't say warm-up shows, but we just did a little tour of South America, and we've been doing pretty much the same set for the past week or so. So we've been pretty prepared with the set that we've been playing, that we will be playing tonight. So we're pretty stoked and ready with the set we prepared.
Cool. We were saying to some of the other bands as well that Warped is huge in the US, but it's only recently come back to the UK. What's it like to be part of Warped in the UK today?
Wonderful. I mean, this is our first time doing it here. We've done it in the States 3 times now, and it's quite different, to be honest. In the States, our sets are a lot shorter. It's outside, and it's hot. It's all summer long and brutally hot, and it's quite grueling of a tour, to be honest. Here, this is a little more lax for us, and it's exciting because it feels more like a European festival, and we're headlining. We get to bring pyro and all of our full production, so it's quite exciting for us. Quite a different experience than Warped Tour in the States.
Yeah.
Have you got any surprises for the set later that you can spoil?
No, why would I do that? You just have to watch the set.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's a good point. You've got to be here to see it.
Yep.
Speaking about it being different in the UK and stuff, have you been able to see many of your UK fans recently? I heard you just came back from a meet and greet.
Yeah, we just met a couple, young fans backstage, contest winners, and I think we have some more to meet afterwards, after the set. But yeah, I haven't really had a chance to, mingle or anything like that. We've been pretty busy since we got here. We just flew in last night, really. Okay. So yeah, we've only been here, and then we fly out tomorrow. So just a quick hop, skip, and a jump, and play the show, and then we're out.
Okay. Yeah. Are you looking forward to seeing any of the bands later on, like Asking or anything before you?
I'd like to catch some of their set before we go on. Yeah. Of course, they're good friends of ours, and so hopefully we can catch some of their set before we go on. Yep.
You say you're flying off again tomorrow. What do you have planned for the next few months?
Well, this next week we just have a couple more dates left of our tour, and we have one in Southern California and another in near Sacramento, another festival, Aftershock Festival, and then after that we just plan to go into pre-production for our next record and start writing, and hopefully get started on that first of the year on record number 5. So, yep.
With record number 5, before you start writing, do you have any ideas planned, or does it all come very naturally when you write?
Well, we all come to the table with ideas that, because we're all writing, whether it's guitar riffs, me and Jake, or Andy with vocal, lyric ideas or whatnot. When we're on the road or on our own or whatnot, we're always writing. But what happens is when we get together to go into the pre-production process, we will sit in a room and we'll just kind of work out. We'll either bring some of those ideas to the table or just come up with fresh ideas right there on the spot. Okay. That's how we work. So. Yep.
What can fans hope from new music from you guys? Are you experimenting, trying stuff new?
We'll see what happens. I can't really say yet. Until we get into those rooms and start collaborating. So, but it's definitely going to be exciting.
Yeah. Speaking of collaborating as well, who would be your dream person to collaborate with in the future?
Well, actually, so it's funny you mentioned that. Recently, I met one of my favorite guitar players, Marty Friedman. He played with Megadeth for a while. It looks like me and Jake might be possibly doing a couple songs with him for his next record. So wow. just see what happens, and but that was pretty exciting for me because a huge fan, and he said he was a fan of us. So
that's amazing.
Man, wow, what a compliment. So yeah.
I mean, now you're going to meet people you've always looked up to. You guys are headlining across the world and everything. When you guys started off this band, did you have any idea that this would be where you are now?
Yeah, that's why we started this band.
Did you always knew? Yeah.
We always knew. I think when we got together, the 5 of us, and we started working together, we knew we had something special, and we knew it was going to go far. And I literally had dreams about doing what we're doing right now. with the confidence knowing that we were going to come this far, and we expect to keep going farther. We're not done yet. So.
Sweet. Yeah. With the difference between like the US and UK, have you noticed any difference in the fans in terms of crowds and stuff?
Yeah, yes and no. I mean, yeah, there's definitely a lot more appreciation for what we do here, I think, and it shows. I think when we do our headlining tours, the shows are a lot bigger. I feel like we can do a lot more production, a lot more, like when we bring the pyro to say like the Brixton or whatnot, which we might not necessarily get to do in the States so much, playing theaters and whatnot. But there's definitely a lot more appreciation for rock and roll and just music in general, and there's not so much of a eccentric taste or a pretentious idea of what rock and roll should be now or whatever as it is in the States. The fans are definitely different. Our fans are always the same. I should say they're different, but the fan base is definitely huger here, I think, than in the States. Yep.
We're always glad when people come over and see us, and the fact that you guys are playing the same set that you were over in America, it actually means quite a lot, due to the fact that we're quite often over here looking over at the US going, oh, they're over in the US, I want them to come over here.
Right.
So the fact that we still get to hear all the best of the show is amazing.
Absolutely. Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. It's been a while since you played the US Warped as well. Like I saw you, I was actually in America in 2013, and I managed to catch you out on the set. That was absolutely amazing.
Oh, great! Yeah.
Are you looking to go back in the future and go back to the US, like Warped? I mean.
For Warped Tour,
yeah.
We shall see. Like I said, we've done it three times now.
Yeah.
And we always say, oh man, maybe we won't do it again. But then, once the opportunity comes again, it's like, well, yeah, of course we'll jump on that. And we keep getting better spots and better just accommodations and everything every time we play, because our fan base is growing and whatnot. And so I wouldn't say we wouldn't ever do it again, because we always do really well with Warped Tour. So it's always done us really well anyway. So, yep.
Well, you guys are playing UK Warped Tour and you've played US now. Mm-hmm. What for you is so special about Warped Tour, and what do you think makes it what it is?
I think it's just the variety of bands that play it, and just the opportunity for the fans to get to see all these different bands. All right, and but yeah, no, I think it gives a lot of new bands, fresh bands, an opportunity for people and eyes to be in front of them that they wouldn't normally necessarily get, and a lot of bands that I see that brand new that nobody's ever heard of, and they get an audience in front of them, and they all of a sudden the next year I hear all about them, like they're just the biggest band, and it was because they somebody saw them at Warped Tour or whatever that wouldn't have even caught them in any other time. So I think it's great for young bands starting out, definitely to be on the bill, and it's a great opportunity.
Good springboard.
Yep.
Definitely. You released your live DVD as well this year.
Yes.
How was that how was that recording? Was it fun?
It was a little nerve-wracking. It was a home show for us, and we did it at the Wiltern Theater in Los Angeles, an old theater, and it was fun because we got to pack the place. We got to do pyro, which normally bands don't get to do pyro at that place. We had to go through hoops or whatever to be able to have that happen, but. It was definitely a great show for us. Our home shows are always brilliant, and whether it's in LA or shows here, London. But LA shows are definitely big for us. It was like I say, it was a great turnout, and I think we played well. It was and the production was really great in the DVD. So if you haven't had a chance, go pick it up. It's a great way to experience the live experience of BBB without actually being at the concert.
Great.
Yeah, brilliant. No, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Good to speak to you.
Really looking forward to the set later on.
Great.
Cannot
me
wait.
too.
Cannot wait.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You bet.